Hi, my name is David Morgan, and I want to give you a quick introduction to what you can find on this site. Literacy is probably the most important thing that our children learn at school, and yet probably the majority of children find it hard, and 1 in 5 reaches the age of 11 still unable to read. So it's a huge issue, and that is a disaster for each of them. So finding out why that's happening and what the solution is obviously a crucial task. And that's what we focus on. We look for the reasons for the difficulty. Reading is just a neurological process, and it's a very complex one, and so there are different ways that it can go wrong. That's what we look for, and once we can understand that, then usually the solution is quite simple. You'll find on our literacy information and dyslexia pages the description of 7 different main reasons why reading can go wrong. And so there's a lot of information there, but it's important to note that one of those reasons, the auditory deficit, is accounting for about 80%. A huge number of the children who are having difficulty. So I'm going to give you a very quick introduction to that. Effectively, you can read in 2 ways. You can read visually by recognizing the words by sight, or you can decode the text into an auditory code, which then gets processed in your auditory and linguistic cortex in exactly the same way as speech. Now, 80% of the reading difficulty that we find is down to the fact that children are naturally memorizing words, guessing the ones they don't know, and then finding that harder and harder to do as the text gets more complex. So everything seems to go okay when they're 5, maybe 6, but then they start to slip behind at that stage, and you see them moving on to a reading plateau at around 7 or 8. And of course, the more intelligent they are, the further they can take that before they hit the buffers. And so sadly, often it's the very bright children who get into most difficulty. Now that's what we're set up particularly to help with, but we also, as a monitor a child as they go through our process, and we're looking for the patterns and symptoms of the other causes of difficulty. And if we come across those, then we have ways of fixing them. So that's a very quick introduction to what we do. If you look on our literacy information pages, you'll see more details of the 7 causes of reading difficulty that we see, and then you'll find a lot more information about how we do it. We're a very managed system. Although we deliver the lessons over the internet, we are tutoring and coaching you and your child and interacting and monitoring the whole process so that we are absolutely sure it goes the right way. I very much look forward to being in touch, and we are here to answer any questions you have and help in any way we can. Thank you.